Good morning. We spent the night on the campsite and we're starting our walk today from the campsite. And we're doing 4 fells. One of them we've actually completed before. Today we're going to do Lingmell, Scafell Pike, which is the highest mountain in England. We've done that already, but we're going to do it again. We did that way back in 2008, and then we're going to head to Scafell and then finish off at Slight Side. We're expecting this is going to be about a 10-mile hike today, and a hard one as well, especially as we're doing the highest mountain in England. So our first Wainwright today is Lingmell, which I believe is over there. Scafell Pike is over there at the moment in the mist. We really are hoping by the time we get there it should have cleared, but sometimes it is what it is. You have to take what you can take. Let's keep our fingers crossed though. To the left of it, where we're heading for, is our first fell of the day. So from there, once we reach the top of there, we come back down and head towards Scafell Pike. Look at that for a view. And here she comes. You can see some people hiking on up straight to Scafell Pike. Looking quite busy, I've got to say. With Snowdon being in the news in North Wales, with people queuing up for 45 minutes to just have the photograph taken at the top. I was actually wondering what it may be like on the top of Scafell Pike today, whether it's as popular and people are as mad to get to the top. This is a nice marker on your way to Lingmell. I think we're halfway. Love these. And from the top of this stile, got myself a great view. So to the left there is Ilgill Head that we did yesterday, and from there you could see Scafell obviously over there. We reached the top of here, but we're not at the top of Lingmell yet. Lingmell is in the distance. But we've hiked up about 2,000 feet to where we are now. Not so steep on this part of the route. But we're not too sure that that's the top of Lingmell there. There may be another mound ahead of that. We'll soon find out. As we thought, that wasn't the top. The top is round the back. That's Lingmell, we think. Amongst the mist. Sheer drop moment. Scafell Pike's over there somewhere. And here's the top of our fell. Look at the little sheep climbing up to Scafell Pike. Yeah, we certainly will be joining them. Let's do this beast of a fell ahead. From here we have about 800 feet to go. Looks quite steep as well. There's Lingmell, where we were earlier. And we're roughly in line with it now, 2,600 feet. So by my guesswork, we've got about another 600 feet to go to the top of there. Scafell Pike. There's the top. Perfectly stuck behind a layer of cloud. Scafell Pike. We're trying to find the path that leads us to Scafell, but even from here it doesn't look like a clear path. And the only hint are some cairns ahead. Our GPS is telling us we're going the right direction, and we're following a very dotted footpath on our GPS is, but the actual path along here isn't that clear. There's two cairns ahead, which has got to be good news, and I can see a little bit of a path forming, so hopefully we can get back en route. We're literally ready to go back down because it's very cloudy, and ultimately whatever we do we want to be safe. Let's see where this leads. That's where we've got to aim for. So Scafell Pike is the highest mountain in England and the highest Wainwright. Scafell is the second highest Wainwright in the Lake District, hence the reason why we want to do it. Thank goodness for these cairns, because when the mist comes in, all of a sudden your route isn't looking so good. We've just spoken to a couple of chaps that have just come down from Scafell, and they said there's a lot of screen, it's very steep, and with the lack of visibility I think we might have to attempt Scafell another time, but approach it from a different route. We'll have to approach it from the other side of the lake and head up that way. It is annoying, but I think we want to be safe, don't we? Oh well. We've done two fells and we've revisited the number one Wainwright fell, the number one highest Wainwright fell. So back on the path. But this time, instead of going back to Lingmell, we're going to go down the valley, which will take us back down to the bottom. So it'll be a nice walk. Just a shame we couldn't complete the 4 peaks we wanted to today, just the 2. And even one of those we've done before, but you know what they say, best to be safe than sorry. Don't end up on the Cumbrian News. It'll be a nice walk down. It's clear this side of the hills. Just showing you our walk we started this morning up towards Lingmell. first time we took. You don't realise how steep it is until you film it from this angle. It was steep, don't get me wrong, it felt steep. Especially that part. Back down, just a few moments away from our campsite.
7.5 miles.
What a day!
What a day.
What a day! Our poor legs didn't quite go according to plan. But do you know what? We did a new way and right, and we revisited an old one. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, click like. Don't forget to subscribe. And we shall see you on the next one.